Welcome to my city. See the bright lights, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, Wnba. White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flashing. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Shot down in the building, and you know what I'm saying. Chicago, it's the city of the win. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big flights, and we all about a paper. Chicago, ain't another city like it. Ride down Lake Shore, see newcomers all excited. Chicago, I'm in love with my city. I'ma rep it till I die. Seize up if you with me. Chicago.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
The Chicago, nigga.
Chicago.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? As you already know, here we go with the show. This is the time of the evening where you see the main man come in at 10 o'clock at night. So welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serv'n Sports, ENT, and I am the Gingerbread Man. That's right. So this is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, KEYSHA. What's up, KEYSHA? What's going on with you, brother? I appreciate you and thank you. I appreciate everybody that come inside of the chat. I appreciate everybody that comes to the podcast. As this podcast continue to grow, as this podcast continue to be built, as y'all come on and tune in and see me bring in good information, y'all already know that, hey, I'm humble enough to say, hey, if you come to, you know what I mean, to sit here and listen to me talk about the things that is going on, I appreciate it humbly. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So this is a night where college basketball was fulfilled, and it was a chain snatching event that happened tonight. When I say chain snatching, I mean it was a chain snatching event tonight, y'all. And you know what I mean? We gonna get right to the good part. Hey, Sister Tia, how you doing? Love you, appreciate you. You already know. They say I sent you an email. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna get to it right away, ASAP. I'm gonna get to it right away. So, you guys, I want to bring up the games tonight. We had several games tonight, and we had a chain snatching game tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's people that we didn't think that was going to win won tonight. Texas and Vandy. I watched the whole thing, man. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Hey, Sister Donna Cox, could y'all do me a favor when you come in, please? Please, when you come in, hit the like button. So we go over to SMU in North Carolina. Nothing to really see here. Nothing to see here. You know, the North Carolina comes in, the baby blue does their job as they always do every single time that they come in. They make a purpose of what they feel like doing. You got what I'm saying? So North Carolina did some North Carolina things. They have been progressively doing you know what I mean? doing their thing and making themselves known. They back in the rankings. And I just, you know, me, myself, I think North Carolina could possibly, towards the end of these next few games that's left, the next five games, 6 games that's left, they could possibly snatch somebody chain being on their schedule that they have and they meet, you know what I mean, being there. But going into the next phase is Tennessee and Missouri. Tennessee beat down. After Tennessee got that big down and belt the ass, Tennessee said, I'm tired of this. Hey, you don't scare me no more. They was doing the day. Craig, you don't scare me no more, Craig. We ain't little no more. Tennessee beat Missouri. You know, Tennessee was tired of getting that. Hey, they got they bus whooped so bad by South Carolina that Tennessee said no. They went in after they got whooped with the belt from South Carolina. They went in the locker room and stole the belt when all the lights was out. They had one person left. They say, now you're going to have to stay back. You're going to have to hide in the locker in South Carolina. And they went and stole South Carolina's belt. And then they went over there to Missouri and they put belt to ass and whooped Missouri 98-53. They ain't have to do them people like that. The Missouri, KEYSHA called them the phony Tigers, but you know, KEYSHA and Tony, they be hating. You know, they the Tigers too. Missouri. KEYSHA, why they can't be the Tigers too? She like, no, they ain't no Tigers, bro, Cloud. Don't be insulting us like that. You know, I say, KEYSHA, they the Tigers too. Why they can't be the Tigers? She like, they ain't no Tigers. They the fake Tigers. We the real Tigers. I mean, KEYSHA always, her and Tony be getting all personal stuff. You know what I mean? ADP, they be glazing. They be talking about her glazing. Hey, she wins. Hit the like button when you come in, baby niece. Hit the like button. But I would say this, that what is going on with my phone? I will say that, you know, Tennessee well deservingly needed a break from disappointment because, you know, after them going in and getting whooped like they did of the last 2 current games, they needed a a beat down themselves, and they delivered, you know what I mean? They delivered the message and say, everybody ain't gonna be beating up on us. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if y'all don't think that we one of the top teams. Everybody ain't gonna just be whooping on us. And they stole that belt and they stole that belt in South Carolina and went over there to Missouri and beat they behind. Texas A&M and Kentucky went at it. Texas A&M beat Kentucky. Lost to Kentucky by 20 points. Kentucky went on throughout the whole game. It was very, you know what I mean? It was a situation where it was a game that you thought Texas will fight back, and they was trying to come back in the last part, but in the first quarter, I mean, Kentucky Wildcats have been having really, really good starts. What's going on, Brother Troy? What's happening? Make sure you hit the like button. Texas A&M, the Aggies, started off real flat-footed. It was like they wasn't ready for what Kentucky was bringing on, but we know that Kentucky can snatch somebody's chain. You know what I mean? They ranked number 18 in the NCAA. And the first quarter, you know, the Aggies had 5 to the Kentucky Wildcats 27. It was a smack in the face. But then the Aggies was trying to get themselves together and make a comeback going towards the halftime. They outscored Kentucky 13-11. still wasn't enough. Kentucky went in and regrouped, say, nah, we ain't letting them come back. No, that ain't finna happen. They outscored Texas A&M 20-16, but kept it, you know what I mean, Texas A&M tried to keep it close. And then, of course, when you thought that they was going to try to make a run for it at the end in the fourth quarter, because that's what it was looking like they was going to do. But Kentucky Wildcats, they withstood the comeback, and they was outscored by Texas 21-17, but ended up still winning the game by a dub. Maryland did and went into Penn State and took care of business as always, and this is the game I want to talk about. We're going to talk about this game, chat, because TCU and Baylor went at it. Now, we just know that TCU just came off of a loss, right? And, you know, Olivia Miles, you know, was being looked at side-eye, right? Everybody was looking at a side-eye and everything, even though they lost by 2 points. And Olivia Miles has just snapped the hell off. Olivia Miles ain't playing with y'all. Now, with y'all, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. Olivia Miles has to be one of the best point guards to ever come out of the NCAA. With the continuity, with her court vision, with those passes that she looked like Magic Johnson. Hey, get you over there. You know what I'm saying? She look real, you know what I'm saying, like magicness. So I call her Olivia Magic Miles. You know, that's what I called her. And the baby bop started out the game 21-12 in the first quarter, outscoring Baylor. And then, of course, Baylor was trying to make a comeback, and it was 20-15. They went into halftime with a game pretty close. But then they came out in the third quarter. Olivia Miles saying, no, we not finna lose this game. So she grabbed the bull by the horns and went into, hey, look, she went into the second, listen, she went into the second half and switched gears on them like, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So beat Baylor 25-16 in the third quarter, and then of course 22-19 in the fourth quarter, which you left with 83-67. Martina Saquez had 27 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Clara Silva, you know, she got to come on with it, man. She be playing a lot of points. I know she do the intangibles, but Clara Silva got to come on with it. You know what I mean? We expect her, you know, big girl got to come on with it. Sometimes she be sluggish and trailing behind, but you know what I mean? She got to come on and keep up with what's going on. She can run the floor with Olivia, but she just be behind with, you know what I mean? A lot of the transition times. But that's why they sometimes have to go a little smaller. So she had 2 points, 1 assist, and 8 rebounds. Taylor Bigby, I like Taylor, but Taylor had 4 points tonight and 3 rebounds. Olivia Miles, I want y'all to see this. Olivia Miles had 40 points. She dropped a 40 on them. And y'all up here talking about, you know, those other hey, she dropped up. Hey, look, she dropped up, you know, a 40-piece chicken on their ass, and then, you know, they over here talking about what she is and what she ain't. I'm just saying, it's a laughable moment. It's a laughable moment. It's a laughable moment because everybody talk about, you know what I'm saying, what Olivia Miles is and what she ain't, and she ain't impressing you. Well, she ain't impressing to you because I don't think you really know basketball if Olivia Miles ain't impressive. If Olivia Miles not impressive, I don't know what the hell type of TV you watching, because what she does on the court, I can't wait for this girl to get into the W and do those things with those type of players, them caliber players that she knows she got to have continuity. Man, I wish we could get Olivia. I wish it was some way in heaven I wish it was some way, Lord in heaven, I wish it was some way that we could have Olivia Miles come to the Chicago Sky. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I don't want to hear no negativity. She wins. ADP ain't here yet. So she had 40 points, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds, chat. She wasn't throwing that, you know what I mean? She wasn't doing all them assists tonight. She taking it on herself these last games because they ranked 17th. She took it upon herself to score and do the things that she needs to do so she could take her team and carry her team over. So she did a little Hannah her doggo tonight. She said, I'm gonna pass to me. That's who I'm gonna pass to. Since we done lost the last game or so, I'm gonna pass to me. That's who I'm gonna pass to. You know what I mean? Donovan Hunter, she had 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 points by Taylor Parker, 2 points by Clara Billfield, and that was all that scored for TCU. But Olivia Miles called her own number, chat. Olivia Miles says, Martina Suarez, you better get on the horse. You sometime you score one tonight. You scored 27. Yesterday you scored 5 points. Come on and get with it. And then you know Clara Silver gotta act like she big. She gotta act like she's 6'7". I mean, damn. She too big not to be, you know what I mean, down there. I mean, they gotta get it together, man. You got a couple more games left, and I can't wait to listen. Couple more games left. Couple more weeks left, y'all. We in March Madness. Wake Forest and Louisville. Louisville at number 9 did what they do, how they do it best. Wake Forest didn't have a chance. No game to talk about. And then, of course, Florida and Oklahoma went at it. And, of course, Florida lost once again. Shaq, I hope you seen my video. Go get your baby. Send her on to LSU, you know what I mean, so that they could treat her right and she could have a proper, you know what I mean, somebody properly take care of her, you know what I'm saying? So please, send your baby to Louisiana. I mean, on the first midnight train to Louisiana. Hey, salute, boss. Salute. The boss is in here. Salute. Then, of course, somebody got their chain snapped. Hey, somebody got their chain
Who the fuck you think you fucking with?
I'm just saying, hey, that's what Vanderbilt said. Vanderbilt was like, what's going on? What's happening? Yeah, so Texas Longhorns look like trash, chat. I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know what could happen to make this Texas team look the way that they did tonight. I mean, it looked like Vanderbilt was actually number 14. That's what I said before. So Vanderbilt and Texas Longhorns went at it, but right away, Michaela Blake's and Lil Mama on Vanderbilt. Lil Mama on Vanderbilt, she went Aubrey Galvin. Aubrey, look, Lil Mama got some passes. I mean, she looked so good. Aubrey looked good. We're gonna go over that though. In Vanderbilt, the first quarter, Vanderbilt came out on Texas Longhorns 27-15. They outscored them right away and smacked them in the mouth. it looked like it was hard for them to even try to adjust. I mean, it was like play school, romper room. They scored 15 points in the first quarter. Then, of course, the second quarter, they scored 15 more points. That ain't gonna get it when you got Vanderbilt scoring 27 and 20 points in the first half. That ain't gonna get it. You got to make it and mucky up the water and do something. You know, Crum didn't even start getting on to the third. She had like 3 points. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they was looking at each other for help. It was Texas was looking for each other for help. And then I know the way that the Vanderbilt has their court, they have the bench on both sides, on both ends of the court. That's a strategy. That's a mental strategy because they're not on the side where they can be the sidelines so they could be seeing the team go up. That was a strategy. So Vanderbilt got the team sitting at the back of the rims. So they man, and it's a strategy because they got to look all the way instead of looking midway court or whatever from the end of the court to be able to see from the sideline. They got to try to figure things out from the other side, which is a good strategy. If you know what I mean, how they played that right there. I mean, I think it was smart. It was a really, it worked out. It has worked and made them, you know what I'm saying, made them happen. Yeah, Vandy is here. Vandy is here. What's up, Pharaoh? So, halftime come. Man, I'm telling y'all, chat, Texas still lost that quarter in the third quarter. I thought that Texas was going to, you know what I mean? He was going to take Texas back there, yell at them. You know what I mean? Coach was going to be yelling at him and like, y'all better get on your shit because you ain't on your stuff. Get on top of your game. What is y'all doing? What is going on? Nope. They came out again flat. They came out flat again. And it really just didn't happen for them. So now, in the third quarter, Texas Longhorn had tried to mucky up the water, fight back a little bit. Madison tried to, I don't know. It looked like they was just looking lethargic. You know what I mean? Madison Booker started, scoring a couple points, and it just looked real crazy to me. They had 22-23, but, tried to make it, a run for it, but they just still was not. Michaela Blake's. We're going to talk about Michaela in a minute. The fourth quarter, they had full control. I mean, they was just cruising through. They was as at the end of the third, going towards the end of the third quarter, Texas was trying to make a run for it, and it didn't work because in the third quarter, Carlton had fouled out. What's wrong with you, coach? You don't see that the girl got 4 fouls? You didn't see Cunningham. You didn't see that Cunningham had, Cunningham had already 4 fouls. He didn't pull Cunningham. Cunningham was actually helping him on some of the scoring. He didn't pull Cunningham. This was a serious coach error. Cunningham ended up fouling out the game. And of course, he got Oleka. So I guess he was just trying to sacrifice a big for a big. I didn't get it. Instead of having Oleka go ahead and come on in the third quarter so that they bigs can, because Vandy Big was getting off because of what Aubrey Galvin was doing. She was passing to the big. They was doing spin moves and laying it up. It looked really, really good. And they looked like all the wheels was clicking. They never got back to where they need, even though Texas won the fourth quarter 18-16, that was not enough points to come back. And they ended up losing by 16 points to Vanderbilt, y'all. Who would think big body Texas would lose to Vanderbilt this way? So Sasha Washington had 10 points, 2 assists, 9 rebounds. The name y'all already know, N&M, I call her N&M. N&M had 11 points and 6 rebounds. And then Aubrey Galvin, this little point guard, she a small guard. She remind me of Becky Hammond. This look fresh. She a freshman. She remind me of Becky Hammond so much. And then she got spunk. She not scared. She a freshman, and she right there with Michaela. Michaela, like, don't be scared, and they taking it to these teams, y'all. Y'all, I'm telling y'all that Vanderbilt got a freshman and a sophomore. That's some of the two, you know what I mean, the two top players up in this NCAA, a 1-2 punch that is something to look at. For real, for real. It's really, hey, they play beautiful basketball. Aubrey, you know what I mean? She a little fast, little quick guard. Sometimes she call her number. Sometimes she fool you because she's so much in attack mode. She passed it down to the big. I mean, Aubrey game is really sweet. She had 18 points, 5 assists, and 8 rebounds, chat. Michaela Blake's did Michaela Blake's thing. She was 6 away from 40. She was like, how much Olivia Miles had? Oh, I'm gonna try to catch her. But she didn't end up catching her. You know what I'm saying? She had 34 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds, chat. Michaela Blake's is just special. Can we get that out of the way? Can we get that out of the way? Michaela Blake's is very, very special. You mean tell me as a sophomore, because we saw Hannah Hidalgo do it too. We did see Hannah, no slight Hannah. You know what I mean? But Michaela Blake's is like super awesome. I mean, very, very awesome to see this young girl come in and take it to the cup, shoot threes. The threes, her 3-point shot looked like butter tonight. Like she was taking them. I mean, she hit 1 3 almost at the logo. She took a 3, and that boy said straight through, didn't hit no backboard, no rim. Went through the net. I said, oh my God. I said, oh. She yeah, Michaela Blake's is definitely a shooter. She's somebody that can't be stopped. Very special young lady. You know, shout out to you, Michaela. You had a very, very good night. Beating Texas was not no joke, y'all. Beating Texas, Vanderbilt is showing that they supposed to be in this conversation. So now, in my mind, I did say Texas earlier. See, I told y'all, though, it's fluid. It's fluid. Vanderbilt look like they might make it to the Final Four. That's just the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? It looks like Vanderbilt, the way that they built, look like they might be going, you know what I mean, continuing on to the Final Four with the way Vanderbilt is playing. Michaela Blake's is in there, and then got the young girl Aubrey doing the things that she does. I mean, a 1-2 punch is kind of like hard to really stop. You know what I mean? A lot of teams don't have that. You know what I mean? But some of the top 4 teams do have a 1-2 punch. What's going on? Jabari, how you doing, brother? Mr. Mitchell in the house. Justine Piscott had 9 points, 4 rebounds. Ayana Mitchell, this your cousin or something? Jabari, this your cousin? You better tell your cousin to stop scoring 2 points. Hey, Jabari, look, you better tell your cousin to stop scoring 2 points around here, Jabari. And put some points on the board. You're going to be like, bro, Cloud, she only had 4 minutes. What you wanted her to do? Aga McCarran had 2 points and 1 assist. She only played 10 minutes, though. So Vanderbilt outscored them across the board. Madison Booker, of course, she had the dub. She had 20 points. Bria Cunningham had 14 points. She would have had more points, Chet. If he would have took Bria Cunningham out in the third quarter like he was supposed to manage this game, you know, you see your big, she got 3. you're going to have to send her. You have to pull out Ncaa anyway, and Ncaa don't do bad when she come in. Put Ncaa in because people have trouble with Ncaa. But I know how he feels because Ncaa is slower to the, you know what I mean, slower than Cunningham going up and down the court. But Ncaa would have been the better choice when you saw that Bria Cunningham got her third whistle. Sit on down, man. You losing by at that time. They was losing by a dub, 21. She fouled out. So, I mean, dang. It just didn't make no sense to me. That was bad coaching error. Cunningham had 14 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. And then Jordan Lee, she had just a minimal game, 11 points and 2 rebounds. They be needing Jordan Lee to kick in the way she needs, to be kicking in. But I also, it just wasn't Jordan Lee. At least she was in double figures. Rory Harmon. There we go. Rory Harmon, she's the senior. She want to go to the W. But a lot of people say that they worried about Rory Harmon going to the W because of her size. Because she's so little, they worry about her not making it to the W. Because she's so much of a small guard. But I think she'll be all right. If Jordan Canada can make it, Rory Harmon can make it too. She can run the offense really, really good. She faster than other players. She just got to work on them layups and, get her a shot. She definitely got to get her a shot. She too little not to be able to shoot the basketball like real fluently. She got to get her practice on shooting threes and, jump shots. She got to get that right. Madison Booker need to work with her on that. Tia Sitberry didn't do nothing tonight. She surprised the other night in that win, but Sitberry had 2 points, one assist and 7 rebounds. That didn't do nothing for them, chat. That didn't help the team at all. And then Old Acre. Kayla Oaka had 24 minutes, but she only had 4 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. I know she wasn't scoring. She was having a bad game, and you were set on the bench, but you set her on the bench too long, and that cost you, coach. Aaliyah Crump. I told y'all about Aaliyah Crump. I said we'll get to Aaliyah Crump later. Aaliyah Crump remind me of Kia Nurse. Sometimes she hot. Every once in a while, and then she do 7 points. You can't help your team win. They depend on you. You one of the best shooters on the team. You're one of the best shooters. The 3-point shot from you, Crump, they depend on you to hit them threes. Hope you have a better game next time. Brianna Preston had 5 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. She was helping. Brianna Preston came in. She the spunky one to come in off the bench and give Rory Harmon some sit down time, which both of them ended up with 5 points, and your point guards can't have 10 points between the two of them. It's just, not the way the Texas is built. They depend on their point guards to have more points than 5 points at a time. 2 points by Ashton Judd, which was no show at all, and did not deliver or meet the bar. So Vanderbilt, 86-70, they snatched the chain from Texas. That was a big game. I watched the game all the way through, and it was what it was. Ole Miss, we knew Ole Miss was going to have them some pigskin and eat them some swine. Y'all better stop eating swine, y'all, Mississippi. They went and got them some bacon and some, some pig feet, some snout, and some pigtails, and some pig ears. That's what Ole Miss did. Ole Miss sitting there beating them babies like that. Ole Miss should not, 23 point, and it was like Arkansas got to regroup. Arkansas has to regroup. They have to regroup and try to find a way. because they got smacked in the mouth early in the first quarter. Most of these teams, when they get smacked in the mouth in the first quarter, I wish that they coaches could teach them you can bounce back from that. You could bounce back from being smacked in the mouth a quarter at a time. But Ole Miss came right out. Y'all know how Ole Miss, the Rebels is. They come out, they fiery, they very chippy. They come out bowling and everything. Hey, that's just what they do. They rank number 14. Ole Miss outscored the Razorbacks by 26-16, 10 whole points. Arkansas tried to snap out of it in the second quarter. It was real tough defense that whole quarter. Ole Miss, it took them a minute to try to put together some shots in the second quarter because they was both playing defense. They was mucking up the water. Ole Miss had 14 points, and then Arkansas, the Razorbacks, had 11. I almost took a dive during the middle of this game. No, I ain't gonna lie. I was like this, golly, please, Lord him. Oh yeah, I'm woke. Halftime went. The Razorbacks came back out and made a game of it in the third quarter. They really did play hard in the third quarter to try to bring the score back, but Ole Miss held their own. That's when the defense set in. But then in the fourth quarter, Ole Miss took off on them and switched gears, 25-17. And Arkansas, Ashton Carlson had 2 points. Bonnie Diaz had 14 points. Emily Robinson had 5 points. Mayberry had 3 points. Tila Jones had 16 points. Tila Jones need help. She need help. Bonnie Diaz be in and out, y'all. Y'all done seen them play. The Gamecocks and LSU, we both of the teams, they whooped the team because they disappeared. Maria Rodriguez had 7 points. Danica Gala had 2 points. Harmony Ware had 4 points, and then Mern Archer had 4 points. On the side of Ole Miss, Christine Awala had 7 points, 2 assists, and 8 rebounds. Cody McMahon. I don't know if Cody McMahon really is in the top 10, y'all. Let's talk about it. She might be in that top 10 draft, y'all. Cody McMahon probably going 7th or 8th because Cody McMahon is playing some basketball. What's up, Sister Victory? Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button for me, man, and subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Cody McMahon, that's somebody to watch very, very closely in these next couple of games. It's going to tell you where she going to land going into the bracket games and see if she can hold water. We're going to see what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? We really going to see when the bracket games come out, we going to see, them top teams go at it. But I think Cody McMahon, big body, she could dribble, she could shoot. I think, she undersized. She's very undersized at a position, but she puts the ball in the hoop. Latasha Lattimore had a double-double, 17 points, 1 assist, and 11 rebounds. That's another one that puts points on the board. Sierra Thurno had 11 points, 2 assists, 8 rebounds. Debrisha Poe had 3 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. Darcy Cowles had 2 points. Jador Young had 4 points. And Diamond DeShields' little sister, she had 12 points. She consistent. Now, Diamond DeShields' little sister, she's very consistent. I like Diamond DeShields' sister because, of course, she be in the double figures, but she consistently scores that. So next year, I expect a little bit better. But, Diamond DeShields' sister, I like her. I like the way she handles herself. She had 12 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Tania Thompson had 3 points, and that was what happened with Ole Miss, 80-57. Now I know Chi-Town Calvin is back, listening, watching how I represent his team. AC Chi-Town Calvin, your team got their chain snatched, and I don't want to hear nothing about it because they were supposed they coming here to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? They coming here going going on Green Bay Road, beating Northwestern. Now, why you coming, bringing your people to Chicago suburbs and beating on our suburban girls? Because I want y'all to know what Northwestern is. Northwestern is in Evanston, and you know that's up north of Chicago. That's the north side of Chicago over there on Green Bay Road. That's where the college is at. And Michigan come here, you know what I mean? They the number 17 coming over here in Chicago. Hey, y'all lucky y'all was on the north side. They came on the hey, they came and beat Northwestern, went there to get beat down by Michigan, and Michigan Wolverines had 20 points the first quarter, 17 to the Wildcats, 11 in the second quarter, 20 Northwestern Wildcats had 20, was trying to, you know what I mean, make a game of it, but then the blowout came in the third quarter coming out of halftime. Michigan was just too much for them, 25-8 and 24-13, which left the score at 80-58, and Michigan, of course, did an onslaught the last 2 quarters. The last AC wins, you better stop laughing at this shit because they shouldn't be coming to Chicago or nowhere in the Midwest whooping on Chicago people. I'm just saying, chat, you know, we ain't gonna be taking all that pressure. You know, people coming to my city thinking they, or you know what I mean, thinking they could go and do some type of madness. You know what I mean? They lucky they was in Michigan. They lucky they was up in Michigan with this nonsense that they was doing on my team. Look, they lucky they live out next to us because they're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come back to Chicago and try to, you know, pull out weapons. But Northwestern was doing good, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I just wanted to give Northwestern some love because y'all don't know about Northwestern, but Northwestern got a couple of dogs on there. You say, see, I was gonna be quiet, but you always get to hey, sleeping giant. I know you my brother. I know we be, this is what we do. We from Chicago. We sitting back. We trying to see what's up with it. I already knew. See, y'all, I know how to get him out of the woods. Say, see, I was going to be quiet, but you always got to wake sleeping giant. You say, we went to Sheridan and Green Bay. I told you. You lucky. Hey, you should have told them they was lucky. They better. No, that was AC Chi-Town Calvin, Sister Victory, telling them, hey, y'all win the game, but y'all hurry up and get up out of Chicago. Hey, y'all got to take the expressway on the side. Then stay on the lakefront. And then hit the E-way. AC Chi-Town Calvin telling them how to get out the crib. Oh, no, I'm telling everybody about you. Hey, baby Paige. What's up, baby Paige? AC Chi-Town Calvin with the ops, bringing them in Chicago and taking them up to Green Bay Road and beating us, baby Pace. That's what's going on. So, Ashley, I don't even want to say because it's so close to Sitka. Ashley Suckerwrench, center niche, whatever. 8 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Mala Holloway had 7 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Brooke Daniels, that surprised me. She had 8 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds, but she was all over the place. She was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Doing what she's supposed to be doing. And Olivia Olsen, these people, my children think that my life run around them. They do. They think my life run around them. Anyway, Brooke Daniels had 8. God, dog, y'all. Excuse me, chat. See, I have to answer, by me having a lot of children chat, I have to answer the phone, but it be tripped out. You know what I mean? I got 8 daughters and calling me back to back. One call, then the other one call. They know that I be doing a show between 10 and 11. They know that I do a show between 10 and what the hell you calling my goddamn phone for? You know I got a show. You don't respect shit. But then you go to them people and you don't want to be called by me on your phone. But I'm doing my job. I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to be doing over here on YouTube. I'm about to get out. I'm about to get off in about another few more minutes. I get off every hour on the hour. But now they don't call me. I'm at the end of the Ncaa. Y'all see I'm on schedule. I'm at the last game on the Ncaa. Y'all see I'm going to doing this shit on schedule. But now they gonna keep calling and calling and calling as if I was, oh, that nigga ain't doing nothing. Oh, that nigga ain't doing shit. Yeah, hey, somebody need to be picked up. Serv'n need to be there to come pick me up. So 100 downstairs. Oh, daddy, I gotta go to work at 3. You gotta pick up Serv'n. I mean, goddamn. When I get through, I'll pick her up. But right now I'm working. They don't even look at, I mean, god damn. I don't get it. Respect my game. Oh, that nigga ain't doing nothing. Oh yeah, but when, you know what I'm saying? When YouTube partnership come through, yeah, could you know what I'm saying? God, thank you, Sister Victor. I appreciate you, sister. Hold on a second. Let me, I ain't even done yet though. I ain't done. Man, these children today, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I be like, you know what I mean? I'm a daddy. I'm a daddy. I'm a daddy. A girl dad, you know. Y'all know that. I'm a girl dad, okay. But God, god damn. You want some blood? You want some blood? Yeah, they probably do want some damn blood too, because they gonna empty the pockets. God, oh. And I done got clipped, Sister Victory. Now they didn't clip me. I got 12 minutes left. She could wait 12 minutes after I get through. Hey, you remember the winter storm AC? I had to go out there in the middle of freezing below, 20 below, to go and save Tori. And we was out there at 2 o'clock in the morning after my show. No, but daddy don't get no love. I can't stand that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because daddy got rules. Lord have mercy. Y'all don't understand. I got a lot of daughters. Anyway, Olivia Olsen. Y'all know Olivia Olsen is the shit. Olivia Olsen, I really like her game. I like what she brings to the table. I've been watching her, sneak watching her AC Chi-Town Calvin. I've been sneak watching her, and you know, I don't care. Anyway, Olivia Olson, 21-7 with 8 rebounds. Sailor Swords had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists and 5 rebounds. Ailey Van Timmeren had 4 points and 1 rebound. Kendall Dudley had 12 points and 6 rebounds. Mackenzie had 2 points. Tayala had 2 points. And that was the end of that game. I had to try to get through this shit, chat. I know I lost some damn people, but I can't. I got to keep it real on my show. Y'all won't. See, y'all come here for real reality. And I be doing real reality. I'm just saying, I don't phony kick it on my show. I know I probably lost some people, but that's what it is. You know what I mean? I got it. What do you come here for? You want real, uncut, raw shit when you come to my show. I told y'all, go over there to KEYSHA. KEYSHA, the boss is polished. So you go over there with the boss and, you know, keep everything formal and make sure that you tie straight. But over here, we get to the good part and we keep it downright dirty. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Now, the last part of the show, we're going to talk about the CBA, the WNBA and the CBA. Where is it at now? The CBA talkings as of today. I'm going to pull that up for y'all. Here you go. Pull that up for y'all to see where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? CBA report today. Got you up there, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to go over this after these messages. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serv'n ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code SteadyServ'n on Underdog Fantasy. Yeah, y'all know this is a family show, so I'm all about my family. I'm all about my family. I sacrifice a lot for my girls. You know, do you get anything in return? Hell no. It said all you gonna do is that them extended what women that's in your life. That's all it is. They think they my mama. Anyway, as the mid-February 2026, the WNBA and the Women's National Basketball Players Association remain intense. Ongoing negotiations for a new collective bargaining agreement ahead of the 2026 season, with significant gaps remaining on revenue shares and salary caps. While the 2026 season is scheduled to begin on May the 8th, and a new deal has not been finalized, and a permanent work stoppage remains on the table. The latest proposal, February 6th through 7th, the WNBA submitted a new proposal that offered the improvement in housing and include a $3,000 per year recognition payment for retired players with 8+ years of service. That's still not enough though, y'all, but it was all right. AC Chi-Town Calvin, that was honorable for you to fly over and go to Charlotte and take your baby. I mean, I would have did the same shit too. That's just how we get out. I would have did the same thing. I've traveled across the country for one of the girls, 3 of the girls. So yeah, I've done certain things. It says salary cap discrepancy. It says the league proposal raising the 2026 salary cap to 5.65 million, up to their previous 5 million offer, while the WNBPA has been pushing for a cap closer to 10 million. It says the revenue share in past, the league is offering players roughly 70% of the net revenue after expenses, while the players are demanding a percentage of gross revenue. Salary growth, the league's proposal projects the maximum salary could exceed 1.3 million in 2026 and approach 2.2 million by the end of a new agreement. Status quo. Since the second extension expired on January 9th, the sides are operating under status quo conditions, meaning that the old rules apply to the strike or lockout technically a possibility. It says confidence in the season, despite the tension. The WNBPA president, Ncaa, indicated that early February that she remains confident to deal with the reach through significant work and remains. So the 2026 season context expansion, the 2026 season will feature 15 teams, including a debut of the Portland Fire and Toronto Tempo. Preseason training camps should be open April the 19th. Remember this date, y'all, April the 19th. They supposed to be starting the preseason for the WNBA, with the season beginning on May 8th. Yeah, I hope the CBA get done too, Brother Jabari. It says the alternative leagues, the prevalence of options like Unrivaled has added pressure to these negotiations, with players aiming for a transformational agreement. You know what I'm saying? Unrivaled didn't put pressure on them. They can't go around here acting like ain't nothing going on, because these girls see what Unrivaled does. And they done had a record day in Philadelphia. You know, Unrivaled had a record day in Philadelphia, and it was crazy work. You got what I'm saying? Like, sold out. The weekend was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Made history in Philadelphia. So they can't really be saying, you know what I mean? Because that's what Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese brought to the table. Sold out arenas. And then, of course, the Golden State Valkyries, what can you say? They can't say nothing. It says, it means there's nothing to say. It won't right now. Yeah. So, you know, I hope that the CBA get done, chat. I hope that this will get settled. And what remains is a positive outlook on where they can take this game. And I just can't wait to, you know what I mean, see what the outcome of the dealings and the negotiation is. But right now, the baby goat is coming back to Unrivaled. I told you. The baby gonna be playing in a couple of days. And I'll listen. And Nola, don't be playing with those rotations, Nola. Don't be playing with those rotations. You know what I'm saying? Say Breonna Stewart said they headed into the right direction. Gives me hope. Me too. So y'all, if you have a business, please put your business in the chat. If you have a business, put your business in the chat so that people can see your business and the people can support. Because on this channel, we support all the business. And then by us being in Black History Day, we have our shea butter on sale. So continue. We got a lot of orders coming in. Come on. It's the Black History Month. Put your order in for the best whipped shea butter on the planet Earth. And
when you touched the product, you was just passing by.
I'm telling you that this shea butter Sheen, shine, heal, treat, moisturize, and condition your skin.
When you touch the product, you was just passing by. When you touch that product, what did it feel like?
I'm out the trunk.
Butter.
Now, is that an experience normally you would get, really, keep it real?
No, sir. The rest of them is rough and hard. This feels like I'm putting butter on my skin.
Oh, yeah.
It smell good.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. BreadHouseButters.com. Go ahead and pick it on up.
Oh, yeah.
When you touch the, think about the Bread House Butters, whip organic shea butter. Yes, ma'am.
They smell so good and they make your skin feel so good.
So when you used it for the first time, have you seen the development since you've been using our butter?
My skin is more tighter and my skin is more shiny. When I get out the shower, I apply it as soon as I get out the shower.
Look at that bag, y'all. Look at that bag. This is one of my prevalent customers who bring customers. This is a customer that bring customers.
AC Shot-Town Calvin, don't be mad because your cousin did a video for me. Don't be mad because you couldn't get your cousin. His cousin did a video for me and he couldn't even get them to do a video for him. Don't be mad at me. Hey, listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Please, please, please hit me on Steady Serv'n ENT Sports, Steady Serv'n Sports ENT.com if you want me to support and do something for your business. He said, hey, see, Shot-Town Calvin, you better cut it out. So listen, y'all go to the Gingerbread Man if y'all want to give something to the channel. Also, I'll answer that email that you sent me, sister. I'll get right on it and check that out and see what it's all about, and I'll make sure that I get right to you. You know what I mean? So I answer all emails. If you want me to hold something that you want me to know, you can hit me on the email or you can hit me on my social media on the DM, especially the Instagram. You know what I mean? So check me out. I'll put the Instagram in the chat. It's not on this page here. I'll update that in a minute. So it's steady _ sport ENT sports. Okay. So that's my Instagram. So if anybody want to hit me on the Instagram, send me a message or whatever it is, you can hit me accessible because I want to do the things that make you happy on this channel. And I appreciate what y'all done. I appreciate what you do. And I appreciate what you will do. Turn on the notifications every time I drop a hot banger. And guess what? Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Listen, I cannot do this without you. And as always, I will celebrate you here on this channel. If you join this channel and become a bread maker, you will be celebrated on this channel here. And everybody would know that you down with me. And then, of course, I'm doing a raffle. I told y'all next week I have the raffle ready for you guys to do, to get down with me and get your shirt or your hoodie, whichever one. I'm a bread maker. 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 We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. So you get celebrated over here. We don't do it like nobody else. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you and I'm thankful and I'm grateful for everything. You say, bro, I'm gonna have to get on here with you on one night. I know I told you so we could talk about the subject that you sent me. I want to do that. It says chat bro Claude AC will start a show called The Upper Room. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, that's a good idea. You know I'm down for that. You know hey, we Chi-Town, hey, Chicago forever, get that paper. I'm just saying, just make sure it's right. We gonna get up here and do it all night. Bars. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm thankful and grateful. But I leave as I came with another banger. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Chicago. Yeah, foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, Wnba. White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation.